Imagine if you could use math, yes, actual numbers and formulas, to find your dream girl. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it's not. The problem is, most guys rely on trial and error, endless dating apps, and sheer luck to find the right person. But what if there was a smarter way? A way that increases your chances of finding the perfect partner without wasting years on the wrong ones? In this video, I'll show you how mathematical principles like probability, statistics, and even game theory can help you find the love of your life. And by the end, you'll have a formula, a real, working formula, that can transform your dating life forever. You might think love is all about emotions, chemistry, and fate. But the truth is, successful relationships follow patterns. There's a science to attraction, and numbers can reveal what our emotions often hide. In today's video, we're going to break down how math can give you the ultimate advantage in love. From optimizing your dating pool to knowing exactly when to commit, this is a game changer. Meet Jake, a 25-year-old guy who's been struggling in the dating world. He's gone on dozens of dates, spent hours swiping on dating apps, and yet he's still single. He wants to find the one, but he doesn't know how to stop wasting time on the wrong people. What does Jake want? Jake wants a high-quality relationship with someone who aligns with his values, interests, and life goals. Why can't he get it? He's using the wrong approach, dating randomly, following his emotions, and hoping for the best instead of applying a strategic method. What happens if he fails? If Jake continues this way, he could spend years with the wrong people, experience unnecessary heartbreak, and possibly settle for someone who isn't truly compatible. Step 1. The 37% rule. When to commit. Mathematicians have found that the best time to make a big decision, like choosing a life partner, is after evaluating 37% of your options. If Jake expects to date between 10 to 20 women in his lifetime, he should spend the first 3 to 7 relationships learning. After that, he should commit to the next person who is better than all the previous ones. This method is called optimal stopping theory, and it maximizes the chance of picking the best option available. Step 2. The Drake equation of love. Filtering the right ones. Astrophysicists use the Drake equation to estimate the number of intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. But we can tweak it to estimate the number of potential partners in our lives. Jake can filter his options by considering how many women he meets per year, how many are single, how many share his values, how many are actually interested in him. By plugging these numbers into a simple equation, Jake can narrow his focus on the most promising candidates instead of wasting time on the wrong ones. Step 3. The probability of rejection. How to increase success rate. Many guys fear rejection, but probability teaches us that the more you try, the more you win. If Jake approaches 10 high-quality women, and only 2 say yes, he shouldn't see that as failure. That's a 20% success rate. The more he increases his approach attempts while improving his selection criteria, the higher his chances of finding someone amazing. This is called the law of large numbers. Eventually, a winning pattern emerges. Step 4. Game theory. How to make the best moves in dating. Game theory is the science of strategy. It teaches us how to make the best possible move based on what the other person is likely to do. If Jake gives too much attention up front, the girl might lose interest. If he plays too hard to get, she might think he's not interested. The sweet spot? Matching her level of investment while slightly increasing his value over time. This balances supply and demand, making him more attractive without being desperate. Step 5. The Pareto principle. The 80-20 rule in love. The Pareto principle states that 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. 80% of Jake's dating success will come from just 20% of his actions. That means instead of trying to impress every woman he meets, he should focus on improving just a few key areas. His confidence, his communication skills, his physical health and style. By improving in just these 3 areas, Jake can outperform 80% of other men in dating. By applying these mathematical principles, Jake changed his dating life. He stopped wasting time on the wrong people. He knew when to commit instead of second-guessing himself. He optimized his approach strategy based on probability. He used game theory to improve attraction. He focused on high-impact areas that gave him 80% of his results. And guess what? Jake found his dream girl. Not by luck, but by strategy. If you found this video interesting, make sure to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing insights into love, psychology, and personal growth. Now, tell me in the comments, do you believe love can be calculated, or is it all just fate? Let's discuss. Love is not a game of luck. It's a game of numbers, strategy, and self-improvement. The better you play, the better your chances of winning.